Hey, I got a few things to ship and got my boxes ready. I'm going to tell you about the item that's sold, what it's sold for, and show you how I ship it. So let's go. Okay, just 3 items today, but that's okay because the average selling price of these items is, and I didn't do the math, but it's around $25, maybe even a little higher. So let's start with this talavera cross that I just recently picked up at a Savers. I think it was Savers. Might have been a Goodwill. No, I think it was Savers. It was in a recent video. You can see it's marked Mexico on the back there. I paid, I believe, like $4 for this. I did take an offer of $25. So this one has sold for $25. It's really beautiful. I did turn down an earlier offer that was lower, so I'm glad I held out. So we are going to bubble this up really good. All of these sales were done on either best offer or offer to watcher. So 2 of them were offers, 1 was offer to watcher, and 2 of them were an automatic accept that I set up in the system to go ahead and set up any offers that came in that were over a certain amount. I don't do the automatic decline because I really want to give a chance to try and convert a customer if they're just kicking the tires, so to speak. All right, so we've bubble wrapped. I have this nifty little box here that is just absolutely perfect. And I am going to, I'm just seeing how many peanuts I can put. So I can put a little layer of peanuts on the bottom and a little layer of peanuts on the top. So let me do that. So I've got my layer of peanuts for the bottom. I'm going to lay it in there with the most room around that I can do. And then I'm going to put peanuts on the top. Okay. And I'm just going to scrunch a couple of peanuts on the sides there so this doesn't shift around. And then we're going to close it up. I think this is going to go first class after all is said and done. Now, I do try to get these old labels off, but it's not always, yeah, that's not coming off. So I'll just cover over it with tape and the new label. There we go. And I am going both ways because in this heat that we are having, tape does come undone sometimes, but tape to tape generally stays stuck. All right, and that's it. I feel really good about that one. That is the cross. All right. Next, I have this mermaid. She is by, it says, Come Dream With Me, Diane, 2004, Character Collectibles. These are actually very, very collectible, and they do really well. There are a variety of different figurines and things. This is a candle holder. And I really like her. I mean, look at her the little clam with the eyes. How cute is that? So she was tough to let go. Oh, I just noticed that her little hat is a snail too. How cute is that? All right. I had her listed for $29.99, and I've done the offers to watchers a couple times at $19.99, and they didn't take it. So I did this one at $18.99, and it sold. So there we go. $1 made a difference. Telling you, buying is such a psychological thing. This is not a life necessity. So it's not like somebody's going, oh, I have to buy that. I don't care what the price is. They're going to buy based on if it's in their budget and it feels like a good deal. So I try to make it a really good deal. And that $1 made the difference this time. So there you go. All right. So a little tape and this tape. And I am using, these are, look, see, this is how this tape likes to come off of there, which I don't like. This is an 8x8x8 box that I get from the eBay supply store. Now I will do peanuts in this one. All right, so we've got a nice layer of peanuts. And I'm going to put her kind of corner to corner. And I'm going to shuffle down in there because I actually put too many peanuts to start to get her down where I want her to be. And see if I can shuffle it. If not, I might have to take some peanuts out. Oh yeah, she's shuffling. She's shuffling. Okay, now I can fill it back up. All right. Remember to put your peanuts down, squish them down around the item that you are putting in the box. Squish it down. She ain't going nowhere. I'm going tape to tape, and I'm going to go around twice on this one just because this tape, this batch of tape, it's not very good. And then we're going to go the other way too. Oops. There we go. That's staying. So Miss Mermaid is packaged up. There we go. All right. This one actually sold really quick, and it's one of those ones that made me think, oh, did I do that too low? But all the comps that I could find said that I was actually overpriced on this item, although I couldn't find one with these spots, and that may be the key to why this one sold so fast. This is by a company called Eldrith, and this is a company I would never have known about if I had not watched The Crazy Lamp Lady. I probably would not have picked this up and even looked at it if I had not watched her channel. This is popular over in Pennsylvania where she's at. So when I spotted this at the antique mall, I was like, oh, I know what that is. And he was $18 is what I paid for him. And I listed him for $49.99 because it's kind of what the comps showed me on these Eldrith horses. And I did accept a best offer of $40. So I'm pretty happy. I more than doubled my money, but I am sad to see him go because I like him. But thank you, Jocelyn, for teaching me about Eldrith. Just got to say that. All right. Let's bubble him up really good. Okay, now we're gonna get our, look at, this is what the eBay tape is doing. This is not good. This is what you want, you do not want tape to do. This is bad tape, very bad tape. It's because it's hot. All right, let me put some peanuts. Again, I'm nestling them down in there. There we go. And now I'm going to finish filling it up. All right. Oh, this tape. Okay, let's get that taken care of. We're going to go tape to tape a couple times. Make sure that doesn't come open in transit. And we're going to go the other way as well. Okay, the tape to tape is going to stick. So now I don't worry. All right. And that's it. Shipping is done. I want to bring that up there so I don't have to crouch down. But I want to give you a little update on the recent returns refunds video that I did. If you haven't watched that yet, go on back, check that out. Link is down in the description. But I found out something today. I had a buyer claim an item not as described based on the size. And they said they used some very offensive language, even in their reasoning. So I went over to eBay, started up a chat, and gave them all the reference. They agreed with me that it was a false use of the item not as described because I had put the measurements down in the description, and it was very clear that this buyer did not read the description. We know that happens. So I fully expected eBay to side with me on this one and not make me pay for the return shipping label. Apparently they have changed some policy that you have to go ahead and issue the return label, get the item back, and then you have the discretion to not give a complete refund, that you can withhold like the shipping amount, and they will also reimburse up to $6 of shipping label costs. So stay tuned how this one plays out. I'm not thrilled with this new development. So even though I'm not opted into the free returns program, it sounds very much like the free returns kind of policy, and they've kind of slid this one in on us. I'm not sure when it happened, but I will update you how it turns out, because there is no way that I should be responsible for the shipping on this item, because I did describe it accurately and this buyer's just having remorse. So there we go. I will update you how that turns out in a future episode. So keep watching by hitting that subscribe button, and then there's that little bell. On the little bell, you can set it so you know when I upload the next video. It'll send you a little alert, and that way you don't miss anything. So with that, go be profitable and make it fun, and I will see you on the next one. All right, thanks for watching.